Breaking news, Zuck out, Musk in. Elon Musk bought Facebook, nobody knew why, least of all Mark Zuckerberg.
1 minute, I'm posting about my morning toast, gluten-free obviously. Next minute, Elon's tweet pops up. Facebook acquired, time for some real social networking. #delete fake news, #aliens, welcome.
The internet exploded. News vans swarmed Facebook HQ faster than you could say algorithm. Employees inside? Total panic. Was Elon going to make them all learn rocket science? Replace the snacks with Tang and freeze-dried ice cream? Nobody knew. But they were about to find out, because Elon, in typical Elon fashion, was arriving in style. A spaceship, shaped suspiciously like a Tesla Cybertruck, hovered above Facebook HQ. It was shiny, chrome, and had little green hands giving everyone the peace sign from the windows. Okay, maybe not peace signs exactly. More like three-fingered salutes that looked vaguely threatening if you squinted.
Howdy, Earthlings.
Out stepped Elon in a bright orange spacesuit and a cowboy hat. "Howdy, Earthlings," he boomed, his voice amplified by something. "Prepare to be Muskified." Behind him, a line of very large, very green, and very confused-looking aliens filed out. Security detail? Greeters? Nobody was quite sure. The Facebook employees, used to free snacks and nap pods, did not handle the sight of potential extraterrestrial overlords well. Screams filled the air, echoing through the open-plan office. Desks were overturned, and keyboards clattered to the floor as people scrambled to escape. The once serene environment filled with the hum of productivity was now a scene of utter chaos. People ran for the exits, tripping over beanbag chairs and abandoned kombucha bottles. The office, usually a haven of modern comforts, had turned into an obstacle course of panic. Some employees tried to hide under their desks, while others attempted to climb out of windows only to realize they were on the 15th floor. It was like a scene out of a very poorly written alien invasion movie, the kind where the special effects budget was clearly an afterthought and the plot made even less sense. Papers flew through the air like confetti, and the office plants were knocked over in the frenzy, except the aliens weren't invading. They stood there, looking around with expressions that could only be described as bewildered. Their antennae twitched as they took in the scene, clearly as confused by the humans as the humans were by them. They just looked really, really lost. One alien picked up a stapler, examining it with what seemed like intense curiosity, while another poked at a computer monitor, its three eyes blinking in unison.
Welcome to Facebook. Can I interest you in a free t-shirt? The employee's voice wavered, a mix of fear and the ingrained politeness of customer service training. She held out the shirt as if it were a peace offering, hoping it would somehow bridge the intergalactic gap.
One particularly brave, or perhaps just very caffeinated intern, approached an alien holding out a trembling hand. The intern's heart pounded in their chest, but they managed a shaky smile. In their other hand, they clutched a cup of coffee, as if offering caffeine could solve this bizarre encounter. "Welcome to Facebook," she squeaked, her voice barely audible over the din of the panicked office. The alien turned its head slowly, its eyes focusing on the intern with what seemed like mild interest. "Can I interest you in a free t-shirt?" she repeated, her voice gaining a bit more confidence. The alien's gaze shifted to the t-shirt, its expression unreadable. The alien tilted its head, its three eyes blinking slowly. It seemed to be processing the offer, its antennae twitching slightly as if in thought. It then proceeded to eat the t-shirt. The intern's eyes widened in shock, and the room fell silent for a moment, the absurdity of the situation sinking in. The alien chewed thoughtfully, as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Turns out, these aliens were from a planet where communication was done entirely through interpretive dance and the consumption of textiles.
Words overrated.
So, when Elon told them to secure the perimeter, they took it literally.
They started doing synchronized dance moves, which looked suspiciously like the Macarena, and confiscating everyone's hoodies.
Elon, meanwhile, was busy in the server room.
Right, Jarvis, he muttered to himself. Time to shut this whole fake news thing down and replace it with, cat videos. Everyone loves cat videos.
He paused, stroking his chin thoughtfully.
And maybe some rocket launch live streams. For educational purposes, of course.
Firing people is never fun. It's one of the hardest tasks a manager has to face. The atmosphere in the office becomes heavy, and the morale drops significantly. People start to worry about their own job security, and the overall productivity takes a hit. It's a necessary evil in the corporate world, but that doesn't make it any easier. The traditional way of handing out pink slips is cold and impersonal, often leaving the employees feeling dejected and undervalued. Unless you're Elon Musk, using alien technology to do it. Imagine a world where the process of firing someone is turned into a spectacle, a bizarre yet fascinating event. Elon, with his penchant for the extraordinary, decided to revolutionize this grim task. He collaborated with aliens, yes, actual extraterrestrial beings, to bring a touch of the otherworldly to the mundane act of termination.
Forget pink slips. Elon Musk's method was anything but conventional. He believed that if you had to let someone go, you might as well do it in a way that they would never forget. The pink slips were delivered in the most unexpected and creative ways imaginable. It was a mix of humor and high-tech wizardry that left everyone in awe.
Elon had the aliens deliver termination notices via tiny personalized drones that played the Space Invaders theme song on a repeat. These drones would hover over the employees' desks, creating a spectacle that was both amusing and slightly eerie. The employees couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all, even as they read the unfortunate news.
Some employees even got beamed directly into their homes. Imagine sitting at your desk one moment and the next, you're standing in your living room still holding your coffee mug. The teleportation technology was cutting edge, and it added a surreal twist to the whole experience. It was as if Elon wanted to soften the blow by making the process as fantastical as possible. It was efficient, terrifying, and hilarious all at the same time. The reactions from the employees were a mix of fear, surprise, and laughter. Some were initially scared, thinking they were being abducted, while others couldn't stop laughing at the sheer absurdity of the situation. It was a roller coaster of emotions that no one would forget anytime soon.
The aliens, it turned out, weren't so bad once you got past the whole three-eyed antennae-waving thing. They were actually quite friendly and had a great sense of humor. They enjoyed interacting with humans and found our reactions to their pranks amusing. It was a cultural exchange of sorts, with both sides learning from each other.
They were actually quite fond of pranks, especially anti-gravity pranks. The aliens loved to mess with the laws of physics, creating moments of weightlessness that left people floating in mid-air. It was their way of lightening the mood and bringing some joy into the workplace. The employees, despite the initial shock, couldn't help but enjoy the experience.
The sight of the entire HR department floating helplessly in mid-air, surrounded by their staplers and family photos, became a legend whispered in hushed tones throughout Silicon Valley. It was a story that would be told and retold, a testament to Elon's unconventional approach to even the most serious of tasks. The combination of advanced technology and a sense of humor made the whole experience unforgettable. With Facebook officially Muskified, things were about to get weird. But maybe, just maybe, weird was exactly what the internet needed. Elon Musk, known for his eccentric ideas and out-of-this-world ambitions, had taken the reins of the social media giant. The internet was buzzing with speculation. Would Facebook become a hub for space enthusiasts? Or perhaps a platform for the latest in AI technology? The possibilities were endless, and the anticipation was palpable. People were ready for a change, something to shake up the monotony of their daily scrolls. And Musk, with his track record of turning the impossible into reality, seemed like the perfect person to do just that.
Sure, the aliens were still figuring out how to use the coffee machines. Turns out, they preferred their caffeine in liquid nitrogen form. It was a sight to behold, watching these extraterrestrial beings navigate the complexities of human technology. Their attempts were both amusing and endearing. They brought a sense of wonder and curiosity back to the mundane. And who could blame them? Earthly appliances were a far cry from the advanced tech they were used to. But their determination was inspiring. They were eager to learn, to adapt, and to integrate into this new digital landscape. It was a reminder that no matter where you come from, there's always something new to discover.
And yes, the new like button, which now featured a tiny alien giving a thumbs up, was a bit unsettling. But it was also a symbol of the new era Facebook was entering. An era where the boundaries between the familiar and the unknown were blurred. The alien-themed icons were a constant reminder of the vast universe beyond our screens. They added a touch of whimsy and intrigue to the platform. Users were divided. Some loved the new look, while others found it jarring. But one thing was certain, it got people talking. And in the world of social media, that's half the battle won.
But hey, at least the cat video content was top-notch. In the midst of all the changes, some things remained constant. The internet's love for cats was unwavering. These furry little creatures continued to dominate the feed, bringing joy and laughter to millions. Their antics were a welcome distraction from the chaos of the digital world. Whether it was a cat chasing a laser pointer or one getting stuck in a box, these videos were a reminder of the simple pleasures in life. They were a testament to the fact that no matter how much things change, some things will always stay the same.
And who knew? Maybe intergalactic communication wasn't so far-fetched after all. With Musk at the helm, the idea of connecting with beings from other planets didn't seem so crazy. The advancements in technology were paving the way for new forms of communication. It was an exciting time to be alive. The thought of exchanging ideas and knowledge with extraterrestrial beings was both thrilling and daunting, but it also opened up a world of possibilities. Imagine the cultural exchange, the technological advancements, the new perspectives. It was a future that was no longer confined to the realms of science fiction. It was becoming a reality, one step at a time.
After all, if an alien with a penchant for interpretive dance and a love of cotton blend t-shirts could figure out how to post a selfie on Facebook, anything was possible. It was a testament to the adaptability and resilience of life, no matter where it originated. These aliens, with their quirky habits and unique fashion sense, were becoming a part of our digital community. They were learning our ways, just as we were learning theirs. It was a beautiful exchange, a blending of cultures and ideas. And in the end, it was a reminder that the internet, in all its weirdness, was a place where everyone could find a sense of belonging.